This is a wall squat iso hold. It's a great drill for full body mobility, learning how to stack more effectively, and getting used to feeling your contacts and connecting that diaphragmatic breath to this position in a drill that's a little bit more difficult than if you were to do the same ideas on the ground, because now you have to fight gravity or resist gravity, and that's a stressor that we are always dealing with. So the way you're going to set this up is you're going to find a position on a wall like this where your feet are out in front of you. This is going to naturally shift your center of gravity back in space. It's going to help you stack more easily because it's going to line your hips and your ribs up. And this is immediately, when you train this and breathe in this position, going to give you more space to move, because you're going to start to feel things opening up in your trunk. So find 3 points of foot contact in both feet: the heel, the ball of the pinky toe, and the ball of the big toe. You might need to adjust your position, but just having your feet out in front of you is going to make this easier to feel. So if you need to, for me personally, I know that my right foot likes to turn out a little bit on me, so if I open that up, that's going to make it easier for me to feel heavier in the ball of my big toe and the inner heel, and that's what we want to feel as we're doing this drill. So I'm just going to turn my right foot out a little bit. You might need that, you might not. You might need to go a little bit wider. You might need to turn both out. Let's just roll through what feels good for you right now. Once you find your foot contacts and you soften your knees, you should naturally feel heavy in your PSIS on the wall. So we got foot contacts, number 1. Number 2, PSIS. Number 3, I want the part of my rib cage that's just between my shoulder blades, I want that resting on the wall right here. And here's my tall posture. I want to think about getting nice and long through the spine here, but I don't want to add my head to the wall like this. I want to stay relatively neutral. And this foot, PSIS, and rib cage position is going to give me that. You might have a little bit of space between your lower back and the wall. That's okay. All I want you to think about is heavy in the PSIS and heavy in your foot contacts, and just start to take some long, slow inhales through your nose and exhales through an open mouth to relax your glutes and what I like to call the zipper, which is the area of your belly button running through your legs to like your shorts tag right between your PSIS or your leggings logo, whatever is back there. But we want to relax everything underneath us so we can start to get that pelvic floor to move with our diaphragm when we're breathing. And we want to let go of everything else. So you might feel that your abs are starting to crunch a little bit when you start doing this. We want to let go of our six-pack, and we want to let go of our glutes and our pelvic floor. And every breath you take, you want to think about getting heavy in the PSIS, so it's almost sinking into the wall and sinking into your foot contacts without losing any of them, but especially into the inner heels while you're doing this, okay? So once you've got this set up, we're going to get nice and heavy. Take some slow inhales and exhales. Let go of everything. Really lengthen those exhales. And then we're going to start the drill. So we're going to relax the shoulders and the arms. You're going to reach slightly forward like this, getting your rib cage a little bit heavier. But we're going to relax the body as much as possible. We're going to inhale through the nose, nice and slow. Staying nice and tall in the spine. Long, slow exhale, open mouth. Let all of the air out, about 80%. And as you slowly get to 7, 8, 9 seconds, you're going to feel the deep abdominals, almost like a corset, start to form around the belly button. And you're going to pause for 1 to 2 seconds and hold that position. And then you're going to inhale as slowly as possible. Repeat the process. If you get this right, you're going to start to feel those deep abs, give you a little bit of resistance, a 1 or a 2 out of 10, and your subsequent inhale is going to start to expand your trunk, your rib cage, and your pelvis and your midsection 360 degrees. So what you might start to feel is rib cage right underneath that midline starts to open up into the wall, lower back starts to open up a little bit, glutes start to let go, and you get heavier in your heels, and that is the process of opening up that full body mobility. One thing I want you to think about when you're setting this up and when you're really feeling your way through this is whatever you set your position up, you want your feet, your knees, and your hips to be in line and stay in line, and you want to continue to cultivate as much relaxation as possible in this drill. That's how it's done, guys.
Very nice, I like.